there's no question you got to talk about Off-White in that sense. Just because Off-White is literally what started it all. You know, I just started to come into some side hustle money. So I was like having more money to pay for studio time for Hannibal. I was like, I want to get back in more. This was around like, you know, early 2018. And I was just getting this new confidence about me, you know, and one night I come in and I had like my ex-girlfriend, she had like a big thing the next day, like her big pop-up shop or whatever. It was very important, but I told her I had to go to the studio, but I'd be back. You know, I would be back at a reasonable time so I could be up early. Go to the studio and I'm like, Hannibal, I want to try singing. Like I want to like do like a bigger hook. Like I want to sing something. And he's like, all right. He's like, I'll let you do it. But he's like, we're going to have to do it like right. I'm like, all right. And so long story short, I kind of had this melody idea. Na, 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 it's all right. I start writing, I've been getting drunk, but it's all right. Hannibal goes to work as an engineer. He starts working on like the plugins and how to give it more of an echo sound, the hollow I think we used or whatever to give it more of like a stadium effect. Next thing you know, we laid the song, beats crazy. We got a hook or whatever. And we're like, this shit's fucking wild. And we're like, we got to keep going. We got to finish the song. Well, long story short, we go till like 7 a.m. I completely have to miss my girl's pop-up shop. And, but I'll never forget, I come running home. I come running back to this hotel. And I'm like, babe, you got to hear this song. This is what she's like. I'm going to fucking kill you. You're dead. Da-da-da. She's in the shower. I'll never forget it. And I'm like, you got to listen. I swear to God, I rip open the shower. I'm like, listen to this shit. And she's been a fan. I mean, she started dating me low-key as a fan. Like, she fucked with the music. And she's listened to it, and she just went from mad to happy, like, in 2 seconds. I'd never seen anything like it. She was like, oh, my God, this is fucking amazing. Like, this is great. And so, long step, blah, blah, blah. People started fucking with it. We liked it. And then it ended up, my manager, Raj, he ends up playing it for EP over at Capitol. And they start getting involved. And then EP wants it. They start shopping around, and Epic hops on board. And it was all because of Off-White. I mean, I started making more singing type songs, and we did She'll Be Okay. I let her go with it. You know, I started doing bigger records like that, but it was all because of Off-White. Off-White literally started Hollywood. Like, it started the whole legacy that you've been seeing the past couple of years, literally. Well, speaking of vices, one key is definitely, you know, smoking weed. That definitely helps with the stress. But yeah. Shout out Centurion, endorse me. You guys are the fucking day. But anyway, I got a good answer for this. So how to deal with the stresses of success or fame? I mean, I'm like Z-list fame right now. Z-list celebrity. It almost goes back to when I was talking about how to handle transitions and, you know, hurdles in life. When I'm feeling the pressure, because I'm definitely feeling the pressure now because we've got a project out. So now it's like, this song isn't good enough. This song isn't good enough. This isn't the sound we want. You know, now we're dealing, there's so many hands in the pot, so many opinions. You're trying to make another project. We're still trying to promote the first project. There's so much pressure going on. A lot more vices, a lot more people calling and this and that, and this and that. And I'd say the easiest way that I deal with pressure and just like success or what have you, or living it up, is just putting myself in the shoes of that younger guy when I first started. Always trying to remember that one moment when because everybody I feel like can remember the time they started. Like when they made their Instagram profile or they first posted like, hey man, check out my song. Like I feel like everybody can remember that. And if you can take yourself back to that moment and be like, how the fuck would you feel if I came down and said, you're gonna be here? Like, you're going to be a major label. You're going to be doing music for a living, you know, and then you put yourself in that and you'd be going crazy. I've literally performed for onion rings. Like literally, I've been at shows where people were shot and killed, doing whatever it takes to just get my fucking name out there. And so if I ever find myself complaining because I got to redo some song that maybe I don't fuck with as much as some other song because the label wants X, Y, Z or management wants, I feel myself pity partying, I always get back. Or if I feel like the pressure's getting high, like, what am I going to do? Like, what would this kid over here say? He would say, shut the fuck up and deal with it, baby. You asked for this, you're here now. Like, this guy over here looks up to this guy right here. So act like it. You know, be that boss. You know, you're not a boss compared to G-Eazy yet, or Machine Gun Kelly, or Post Malone, or Guys in My Lane, or The Baby, or, you know, you name it. I'm not a boss compared to them yet, but I'm a boss compared to the old me a few years ago who had just started making music. I'm a hell of a lot better than that guy. I know a hell of a lot more about music than that guy. So it's like, I gotta just stay focused. I gotta just stay on it and just realize, of course, there's fucking pressure. You want to win a Super Bowl? It's not gonna be easy. You know, it's like they always say, if it was easy, everybody would do it. I mean, I don't even want to know what half these artists have gone through, you know, to get where they're at. It's probably twice as much as I've been through, or 10 times, who knows. But at the end of the day, every time I feel myself getting, you know, overworked, or feeling like I'm overworked or overwhelmed, I always just kind of just tell myself to man the fuck up, because, you know, this is what you want.